to hearing you again. I wanted to make another video for you guys about my sans mask. I just tossed off my wig cap. I have to wear a wig cap to keep my hair inside of it so it doesn't look completely stupid. But this is my sans mask. It is electronic. I do have wires in it, so I go from regular pupils on one slide switch, center is off, and far side is genocide, bad time eye. So yeah, and it runs through my sleeve, so I have control to be able to turn it on and off. Give me a second here to get this out. So yeah, so this is my sans mask. This is kind of what it looks like on the inside. I don't know how much you can see, but it's just it's a triple switch. Here's the battery pack, secured by Velcro on the inside, so I can exchange the batteries if I need to, and then just stick it back in there. The white eyes are just single white LEDs, and I had to diffuse them with some tissue paper folded over. I think it's about 4 layers of tissue paper just to kind of help, so when doing photography it doesn't have the flare on it, or glare, I guess is the right word. And then the blue eye is a cone of Warbler with some clear thermoplastic on top, and I kind of just sanded the the clear plastic and put some tissue paper behind that too to help diffuse it. The reason why it is a cone of Warbler to help the blue LED diffuse is so it gives it some space in between the plastic part and the actual LED itself. So if I turn on the blue here, you can see where the plastic part, the clear plastic is, and the blue LED is actually right smack in the middle, but it's set back enough so that the light will kind of reflect off of I have aluminum foil inside, so light kind of bounces around everywhere and it gives it this big area of light. So instead of having to deal with like EL panels, I just got away with using a single LED. The eye covers are just 4-way black stretch fabric that I stretched out for the eyes and nose. Same with the mouth too. This is also 4-way stretch white fabric that I just painted on acrylic for the lines of the mouth. I decided to go with the fabric for the mouthpiece so I have a little bit more breathability inside the mask, because it's, you know, shockingly, the mask itself is huge on my head as compared to my body size, but the inside being that there's the wires inside, and there's also this, there's aluminum wire, so I can move the white LEDs around to kind of move the direction of the eye. Because that's in there along with the foam to cushion it, there's not much space inside the mask for me to breathe. So that's why I opted to have the nose hole and the mouth hole actually be breathable, so I can, you know, not die inside there. It still gets hot in there though, believe it or not. That also helps so you can hear me through the mouth part when I talk, instead of having my voice be reverberated throughout the entire mask and like come out either the eye holes or the bottom part of it, which would sound really awkward and you probably wouldn't hear me that well. So that's why I opted to use the fabric. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. The entire thing is made from, I initially formed the shape of the mask on a foam head mannequin with newspaper for stuffing to kind of get the shape, and then I coated it in masking tape and painter's tape just to kind of smooth things out. Once I was happy with the shape, I took some plaster of Paris covered mesh foam and went over that kind of like you would do paper mache, but it was with mesh instead. And so that was the initial base shape, and then I had to coat this sucker with layers and layers of wood glue and Mod Podge, and oh my gosh, it took a long time. But I'm really happy with the result. I'm happy with the way it came out. So yeah, this sucker's like 7-8 layers thick, and I actually had to do some, I did black Warbler on the inside here because when I cut the hole out for my head, this part was really flimsy, so I decided to use some thermoplastic to help strengthen that up. And then I used wood filler actually a lot on it to, one, strengthen it, and two, really smooth things out. It's not 100% smooth. You can kind of see when the light bounces off of it. There's some holes and like gaps that I could definitely go back and fill. But I decided against it, one, because I'm lazy, hence the Sans cosplay, and two, because I thought it kind of looked cool because the skulls themselves aren't actually smooth. So I figured it'd give them some character, like an actual skull, so I kept it that way. But yeah, so this one's pretty simple. Aside from the electronics, which if you have questions about any electronic stuff, feel free to ask. I've done some simple electronic stuff in the past, but really a lot of my knowledge actually came from Kamui Cosplay's LED book. So if you have any questions on LEDs, definitely check out that book. It's $5 I think for an ebook, downloadable PDF. Seriously, check it out because that helped me a ton. A skeleton. Yeah, so if you guys have any other questions, feel free to let me know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully this is a little bit shorter than my Flowey video. Also check that one out if you want to know how to make yourself a cool Flowey prop. Check out the video, I'll link it right here. And yeah, otherwise, you guys have an awesome day and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!